Hello, welcome to Healthy Meals on the Budget. My name is Ashley Johnson. I'm the food service coordinator for Community Action, and this is my partner,
Nigel Vinegar, and I'm the health and nutrition specialist here at Community Action as well.
And today we're going to make jackfruit tacos and jackfruit quesadillas with a pineapple salsa and a side of black bean and corn salad. Today we're going to start off with our black bean and corn salad, which calls for 1 can of corn, 1 can of black beans, 1/2 of bell pepper, green bell pepper, 1/2 of red bell pepper, 1/2 of large red onion, and 1 cup of tomatoes. We're also going to put 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our corn.
And so this is definitely a great meal with the jackfruit tacos or quesadilla because it gives you something different. And then as you see, we're incorporating a lot of different colors of the food group. And so adding all different varieties of colors gives you more vitamins and minerals and nutrition value as well. So this is going to not only be a very nutritious meal, but a nutrient-dense meal, which is what we want.
Then we're going to add in our beans, black beans.
Okay.
Next, we're going to add in our red and green peppers. Then our red onions. One cup of tomatoes. Then we need 2 tablespoons of honey.
And most people think with the black bean and the corn salad, it won't be sweet or won't have flavor, but using all of this is definitely going to give it a lot of good flavor. I'm not a big fan of beans, but after trying this, I'm definitely a fan of this black bean salad. And this part, you can ask the kids to come in and help you. So if you want to measure everything out prior, and then you can get the children to just add in the ingredients, or they can stir it. It basically helps them feel like they're more involved. In return, it'll help them want to try it more, be more inclined to eat the food.
1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then we're going to need 1 teaspoon of salt. I would say do this over a bowl, just in case, you spill salt, extra salt. And just smooth it out a little bit. Then we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. To add a little extra to your salad, this is optional. You can add cilantro, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cilantro to my salad.
Give it a little razzle dazzle, as we like to say here.
And now we're just going to mix it all together. You can see all the pretty colors. You can smell the flavors. I wish y'all can smell this. It smells amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
And there you have it, your black bean and corn salad. We're going to sit this in the refrigerator to chill while we make the rest of our dinner.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and prepare our jackfruit tacos and quesadillas. So we're going to start off with some fresh jackfruit. You can get it in cans at Trader Joe's, or you can order it from Walmart or GFS as well. And jackfruit is a great meat alternative. It has the texture of pulled pork or pulled chicken. And then whenever you add any seasonings to it, it picks up the flavor perfectly. So that's what we're going to do today. So Miss Ashley, if you want to go ahead and start the demonstration.
All right. So for our jackfruit tacos, we're actually going to start off and have Nigel take our tortillas and put them in the skillet to get them toasty. In my bowl here, I have my jackfruit, which has been pulled apart. You can pull it apart with your hand. You can use a fork. You can use a blender, however you want to chop it up. But it's really easy. You can pull it apart with your hands. And I marinated in our Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce here. Since that's already prepared, while she's toasting, I'm going to let you know everything else that's in our ingredients today. So we have here onions and bell peppers with a little garlic, 1/3 cup of onions, 1/3 cup of bell pepper, and 2 cloves of garlic. This will be sauteed before you put your jackfruit in. So that's that. And here we have our seasoning. It's just a little barbecue seasoning. You have 1 tablespoon of paprika, a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. So I'm going to take this seasoning here. I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my bowl of jackfruit and get it all mixed in.
Get a nice flavor profile going on.
A nice little flavor going on here.
Whether you're vegan or you just want to switch up the type of protein you have, jackfruit is definitely a great alternative because it picks up whatever flavor you have and the texture reminds you of meat. So definitely very popular. And they're pretty affordable as well.
In our barbecue seasoning, there's also 1 tablespoon of brown sugar in our bowl. So as she's getting our tacos prepared,
and I just do this on high for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds one side, flip it over, 30 seconds the other side, flip it over, 30 seconds one more time. And it gives it a nice golden brown color and just makes them a little more firm. Yeah.
So now we're going to get started and put our jackfruit and our bell pepper, our onions, and our garlic into the skillet and give it a little,
Nice coating.
There you go.
Therefore, it's nice.
Get that little
overall
barbecue flavor to it,
little sizzle dizzle.
I just added a little extra virgin olive oil to my skillet just so my jackfruit will not stick to my pan. We're going to start off adding your bell peppers, onions, and garlic first.
You hear that? That's money.
That's that good sizzle.
That good sizzle.
We're going to cook that for a minute. Cook them down just for about, I'd say, 2 minutes.
And then if you don't have olive oil, if you want to use different oils, avocado oil is another good oil because it has a high temperature rate. What other oils are good?
Grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed oil as well. And then, of course, if you don't have any of those oils, vegetable oil works just fine as well.
Or canola.
Or canola. We also love to use whatever's in our cabinet, so sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and it always works out.
All right, they're still cooking down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and add our jackfruit. We're gonna let this jackfruit cook down for about 6 minutes. I'm gonna mix up your onions and bell peppers in it and just let it all cook together. And then I'm gonna put the top on it and just let it cook for about 6 minutes, come back and check on it. So now we're gonna get started on our pineapple salsa. We're gonna start off with 1 can of pineapples, 2 tablespoons of cilantro.
Alrighty.
One whole jalapeno, no seeds.
Why aren't there seeds in here, Ashley?
The seeds are the spice. So if anybody say a jalapeno is hot, it's because they ate a seed. The seeds is the hot part. The actual pepper is very sweet and flavorful. And then we have 1/4 of red onions. And then 1/4 cup of green bell peppers. And then she's going to add 2 tablespoons of lime juice. And you can add more to taste if you feel like you need a little more, razzle.
Dazzle.
And then she's going to mix that up. I'm going to check back in on our jackfruit. Smelling delicious. Has the nice grill marks on it. Our peppers are cooked down. So we're just going to leave that on warm while she mixes our salsa. We're going to take some of our jackfruit here. We're just going to place it here on the bottom. Just a little bit. You don't want to put too much unless you like to fill your tacos. But just a little bit. That's a little much there. And then I'm going to add a little mozzarella cheese on top. You can add your cheese in the skillet if you want to make it almost like Philly cheesesteak wise. But I just like to sprinkle just a little bit on top here. And then she's going to place a little bit of our salsa right on top of that cheese. And now we're going to start our jackfruit quesadilla. I'm going to take a 6-inch tortilla and place it in our skillet. I want to get it nice and toasty. While that's getting toasty, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some mozzarella cheese on top of our tortilla. I like to just add mozzarella cheese to one side first. Just a little cheese like that. Then we take our jackfruit and add it right on top of that cheese. Just spread it out around the edges.
That's amazing.
We're going to take more of our mozzarella cheese, put it right on top of the jackfruit. So then you take the end that has no jackfruit or cheese and fold it over. Give it a little press so they can combine together. And then I'm going to give it a little flip to flip the other side and get it nice and toasty. I'm going to put that on the side. And here's our final product of our jackfruit quesadillas and our jackfruit tacos with our black bean and corn salad. Thank you for tuning in.